Hello people of YouTube. This is my first care video that is going to go on my channel, and believe it or not, my snake is actually out right now, which is really rare during the day. They're usually nocturnal. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oops. There we go. There's its head and tip of its tail. Really glad that it's out. It's never out. I'm going to be as quick as possible because I tried to make this video once already and I went over the time limit that YouTube will allow. So, one of the first things I want you to do is, when you find a good care sheet, print it out and keep it in a 3-ring binder like I've done, and print out several of them, and then you can have comparable information which you can decide for yourself which person is right and which is wrong, and experiment. Caging wise, this is a corn snake. This is a corn snake care video, in case I forgot to say that. This is a juvenile corn snake. As you can see, it's quite small. It's right there. You can see its body a little more. I have it in a 10-gallon tank that I got at Walmart. I do not recommend getting tanks at Walmart because they're really cheap, and the only lid that fits them is these cheap little flimsy lids. I recommend getting a tank at like PetSmart or Petco or Pet Supplies Plus with a sliding, locking lid. All screen, no plastic on the top. Like, screen all in the middle part, no plastic on the sides like this one has. Substrate, I recommend aspen bedding. I used pine straw for a while and it didn't work very well. Aspen bedding is really easy to spot clean, and I spot clean about every 3 or 4 days. I check and see if there's anything in there. Heat, the lowest you ever want it to get is 68, and only at night. 70 is probably the lowest you want it to get, 75 maybe, during the day. And the highest is 90 in the basking spot, and then 86 to 82 ambient temperature. Feeding, I'll make another video showing my corn snake eating, because my corn snake actually ate just a couple days ago. And you can kind of sort of see a lump right there. Not in this coil, but in that one. And so I can't feed it again, obviously. I recommend frozen thawed, just because, or fresh kill, just because they can't bite your snake and hurt it. They start out with pinkies, and then they get fuzzies as they get older, and then hoppers, and then when they're full adults, they can have adult mice or rat pups. Lighting, you really don't need any special lighting. I use incandescent 60-watt bulb in this really cheap Home Depot housing. I don't recommend getting a Home Depot housing. I recommend getting a reptile one, because this Home Depot one has given me a fit. The metal part, this part here, actually fell off at one point, and it was really a pain. For temperature-wise, I do not recommend getting a strip like this. I recommend getting a digital probe gauge where you put the little screen on the outside and then put the probe with the cord on the inside of the tank. They're much more accurate and much more trustworthy, and you can just replace the batteries, although I've had mine on my other tanks for years and never had to replace them. Water, you want a dish that's big enough for them to submerge themselves in, although they won't do it very often. I've only seen mine do it once. And you want to change it about every other day and treat it with ReptiSafe. And humidity, I don't actually have a humidity gauge in here. With a water dish in the tank, it's providing enough humidity already, basically. I would say the humidity should stay about 50 to 60%, and that is what this tank is, and I know that because I actually put a humidity gauge in here for a couple of hours one day to see what it was, and that's what it was. As for a hide, this piece of bark, for the size corn snake I have, the one I have here, right there, is about 22 inches long. They like really short, tight hides. They don't like ones that are like domes. They like them to be like that, where it's flat. And they love to climb. Always give them branches to climb on. They're arboreal. They absolutely love climbing. They do it at night. You can hear them sometimes because mine actually wiggles the branches around. It's really funny. So, see if there's anything else I need to tell you. Can't think of a whole lot more. Later I'm going to do a handling video and feeding video and whatever else I can think of about corn snakes. If you have any requests, comment on the video, and I will make the video. If you have any questions, comment on the video or on my channel, and I will, if I don't know the answer to your question, I will research it and find the answer to your question. So you can trust what I have to say. I will not just tell you, I will not make up an answer just to sound smart. I will research before I give you the answer to your question. Let's see, anything else? I think that's about it. So, any other questions, any requests, leave a comment, and I will make my next video soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. There will be many more videos to come. Thank you.